Hello and welcome back to Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy. Like I said, I refuse to let this game frustrate me, so this is going to be a very calm playthrough of Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy. Very calm. Nothing could be calmer.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not
Well then.
true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
Yeah,
Abraham Lincoln.
this is just the way the wind blows, the way the cookie crumbles, as it were.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Shut up, Bennett. I'm trying to do what I did the first time. But unfortunately, your controls are too wonky to accurately replicate it, and you know full well that they are too wonky to accurately replicate it, which is why you're spouting this stuff, because you're trying to use it to make me angry. But I refuse to get angry. You know what? No, it's my fault as a player, because I refuse to blame Bennet Foddy, because that's what Foddy wants. He wants me to get angry at him, so I won't.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
I fully expect you to be standing at my grave and laughing, Bennett. I fully expect it. And you know what? I'll laugh back, because it'll be so funny.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
I'm not even going to dignify your quotes with a response, Bennett. I say while responding, but you get the point. Well, actually, you don't, because that's a recording of your voice that I'm just talking to, but...
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
I've been doing this for quite a bit, but you probably wouldn't know it to look at the video, because a lot of pauses where I'm just trying to achieve things are going to be cut out. It's going to be nothing but me and Bennett talking. There we go. Back past the Devil's Chimney. I mean, can you imagine how strong Diogenes has to be to do all this? That doesn't look like a light cauldron. And he doesn't look like a very light lad, does he? Okay, I'm almost back to where I was. And... oh, it's lagged. Oh, it froze there for a second, and I almost fell back down the Devil's Chimney. That would have been a sight and a half. Whoops-a-doodle, who's Buddy Weed? Okie dokie then, I'm back to where I was. So now I've just got to complete this part. See, it's not that difficult. I can barely hear the words. I think he just said his baby was a turtle. Oh, oh. Slide.
Of all sad words of
Oh, well.
tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. John Greenleaf Whittier.
That really doesn't have much to do with this at all, except it has the word sadness in it, Bennett. Could you at least pick appropriate pretentious quotes, please? There we are, on the boxes.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Here we go. So... there we are. I'm onto these boxes now. And there's nothing you can tell me that's going to make me upset, Bennett. Nothing at all.
If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, It can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
And Nikolai Ivanovich Novichevsky is his name! I know there's a little trick where you can just launch yourself up using this roof here. And I'm gonna try that, at least. You gotta... swing. I didn't get it. So I'm just gonna go the conventional way. Why are you playing music? I didn't lose any significant progress. Bennet? Bennet, hello, are you okay? Or are you just getting bored? Close one there. That's an even closer one, in fact. That is a very close one there. Honestly, Bennet, you could have easily not put that concrete bar there and just had that as a drop back to the beginning, and... well, I think he didn't do that because he'd be murdered by a whole bunch of angry players, but... still. What happened to you couldn't bring yourself to make it easier, Bennet? I thought that was the whole idea of this game, yet you've put a save thing there? Sheesh, where's getting over it expert mode when you need it? Okay, I shouldn't tempt him. Okay, Dioge. Oh, I managed to make it back up somehow. There we go. Can I call you a Dio? Short for Diogenes. No, that sounds terrible. I'm just gonna call him Diogenes. Diogenes. Someone's in the back has been stacking those boxes the right way because they clearly say this way up on the wrong section.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
Of all people.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
Again, I don't particularly care what William Shakespeare has to say.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
I can do it too. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Yoda. Never be sad as long as you have a smile on your lips and a tune in your heart. Or, if you are sad with that, then that's probably even more upsetting to come to think of it. You have a smile on your lips and a tune on them as well, but at the same time, nothing can cure the black void in your heart. I like how Bennet assumes that I'll be, like, tearing my hair out.
To learn for what? Please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
How have you done this, Diogenes? Oh, thank goodness I managed to save that. Oh, that jutting of rock is there specifically so I can use this thing to launch myself up here. What happened, Bennet? I thought this was supposed to be difficult. Bennet? There, now I'm back up to the wall. See? Making progress. Even if it's not necessarily forward progress, it's still progress.
Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Christina Rossetti.
So basically, ignorance is bliss. I don't agree with that at all. Here we are, back up. Nothing, no problem. Again, I cannot guarantee I will make any progress in these episodes just because of the way the game works. But, you know, I'm not going to force myself if I get to a point where I don't want to play for the rest of the time. I won't force myself. This is a game that I'm not putting any extra stress on myself for. This may end up like 30 episodes and I'll still be at this point, but who cares?
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry. Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie. The Arcade Fire.
Ah, fire told you that? What are you, a biblical figure? It dropped me right at the Devil's Cauldron. It's becoming the Devil's Cauldron. Not the Devil's Chimney, the Devil's Cauldron, apparently. What's the Devil's Cauldron? I cannot remember, but it rings a bell. You know what? No, I'm Googling what the Devil's Cauldron is. Apparently there are just a bunch of natural formations called the Devil's Cauldron, which I probably, have heard of at some point, which is why the name sprung to mind. But yeah, the Devil's Chimney, it dropped me right off here. How polite of it. Back at the wall already. When's the I fully expect someone to make a Getting Over It hard mode mod. Honestly. That would be glorious. Can you imagine a Getting Over It hard mode mod that, like, this stretch of flat land? Not gonna stand for it. Immediately. There's just a tree in there that can take hours to surpass. It'd be Bennet Foddy's dream. Wouldn't it? It's like... not a single thing would be easy. Can you imagine if some big YouTuber tried to play a hard mode mod for Getting Over It? There probably is a hard mode mod for Getting Over It, come to think of it. I mean, that's how sadistic people are, and I can't honestly blame them. It's fun to watch people fail at something you've created.
It has a way of getting harder the more times you try it.
Does it?
I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
But I'm not angry, though. Bennett, I'm not angry. I'm legitimately not angry, though. That just proves what I said. He's working under the assumption that he's managed to anger me. But, he hasn't. I've got a big, stupid grin on my face because I just find my failures amusing. Honestly, when you watch a YouTuber play it, you think that drop is so devastating. But honestly, that drop, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I almost threw myself over there. Ah, come on, Diogenes, make it up the steps. Or not. Oh, oh! Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. It's a different recording of it. This isn't good. This is the bad version. I prefer the other version that I can actually sing along to because it makes sense to my little puny mouse brain. At a certain point, I couldn't move. Diogenes was legitimately stuck in between the boxes. I think that's a bit of a bug there. The boxes caught him, and the hammer wouldn't move him. Until all of a sudden he flew off at supersonic speeds, rolling around at the speed of sound. Am I right, Diogenes? This is about to go very bad. Oh, it did go very bad.
We only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
You all know it's all about the climb. It's about the journey, not the destination. If I don't make any progress, I will be legitimately fine. Yeah, take that, coffee mug. Coffee cup, rather. It's anything but a mug. That was a complete accident. Wow. I cannot believe I actually achieved that again. No, I've become so good at dodging that rock, and then it just got me again. I think I may need to take a break, honestly. I think that I'm just getting a bit flustered. That cup almost screwed me over. That cup is the real villain of this game. Honestly. Where's the cup fanfiction, huh? You don't see any fanfiction about the cup? I'm going to leave this episode of Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy here. Strangely enough, having made backwards progress since the last one. Oh, but boy, it's been fun. And I mean that legitimately. I'm having a blast. This is actually fun. And I don't know how. But anyways, thank you for watching. See ya!